what's up guys? It's your girl Shay here, and I'm back with another video for you guys. And first of all, I want to say welcome to my channel if you are new here, and welcome back to my channel if you have been here before. And if you are enjoying my videos, if you are new, there's a subscribe button, so just click it, and of course click the bell icon so that you're notified when I come out with new videos. But yeah, that's about it so far, at least. But what I really want to talk about in this video is about AMVs, otherwise known as animated music videos. And it's something that most of us in the early 2000s or to late 2000s going into the 2010s, most of us would look for on YouTube. When YouTube was fairly new, AMVs were on there all the time, and I would watch them a lot. And I know in a previous video I actually talked about how I would actually use AMVs to find new anime to watch. And now I want to talk about some of the other things involved in AMVs that I would actually use them for. And one of them was music. That's right, I would use it for music. And I don't mean that I would try and watch them just to listen to songs. No, I actually discovered a lot of artists that even now I still really listen to and actually started enjoying a lot of their music. For example, I found a song by Cascada. Cascada was used a lot actually in AMVs, and I came across her music. I remember I came across not Shania Twain, but probably another, I know the song was called Kiss Goodnight. That's all I really know about the title of the song. I can't remember the artist, but that was also a song that I actually came across and became obsessed with through AMVs. So AMVs had some good points when it came to music, but there were also some songs that were used so heavily in AMVs that to this day, I still do not like them because I listened to and heard them all the time. The song wasn't bad, but the fact that it was used in everything was terrible. And while I can't remember the name of the song at the moment, I do know that the artist is Evanescence. That's right, Evanescence songs were used in almost every single AMV, and even now I can't listen to Evanescence without thinking of an AMV or fan fiction, because they were used heavily in that too. And besides Evanescence, Three Doors Down was also used a lot. It was a lot of angsty teen music now that I really think about it, and it was kind of like, why were we so angry? But that was usually the songs that were always used in AMVs, and I just did not like them. But yeah, music was a big one for me, at least when it came to AMVs, because I would listen to AMVs and then be like, hey, I really like this song, or as soon as I saw it was Evanescence, I kind of immediately turned it off. Sorry for those of you guys that used Evanescence in your AMVs. No hate towards y'all. It's just that it was a song so heavily used that it kind of just got tiresome hearing AMVs with it. Another thing that I would also use AMVs for, though, besides the music aspect, was for pairings. That's right, AMVs were a great place for you to find pairings that you love that people had already made AMVs about. Now, the shows that I really used AMV for were Pokemon, kind of, because I was a huge fan of Ash and Misty. I also really used it for Inuyasha because, let's be honest, I loved Inuyasha and Kagome together, and I love Moroku and Sango together as well, so I used to find AMVs for them all the time. And I also used it for Bleach because I loved the shipping of Ichigo and Rukia, Renji and Orihime, Uryu and Tatsuki, or even Uryu and Orihime. I had so many pairings that I was obsessed with in Bleach that being able to see them on AMVs was very satisfying. Although at least in Bleach's case, most of those pairings didn't come to be, but that's okay. But those were the main reasons why I mostly used AMVs, and I was obsessed at one point with watching AMVs all the time. But granted, when I watched AMVs, it was between 2005 and 2008 mostly, because that was around the time that YouTube was still fairly new and a lot of people were making AMVs on there. I know AMVs are actually still made to date on YouTube. I just don't watch them as much, mostly because when it comes to music, I find other ways to find new music, and I also, find new anime in other ways besides using YouTube. Don't use it as much. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. But those are some of the things that I remember about AMVs that I actually really, really liked. And I want to know, what are some of yours? What are some of your favorite AMVs? I have a few favorites that I kind of remember. I don't know if I will be able to find them on YouTube. I do know one of them had a Diana DeGarmo song that I really liked. even before I saw it was made into an AMV. So definitely there are some favorites that I have, but what are some favorites that you guys have? What are some favorite songs that you found from AMVs? Were you like me and didn't really like watching AMVs with Evanescence songs in them because they were used so heavily? I definitely want to know. So of course, comment down below. Of course, like always, I do have links to my social media in the description box below. I have my Instagram, my Twitter, my blog, so please check me out on there. And like I said at the beginning of the video, if you are enjoying my content, please, of course, put the thumbs up button or the thumbs down if you're not enjoying it. And of course, subscribe if you haven't already. Like I told you guys before, I come out with videos 3 times a week, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. So please, of course, be sure to check me out those days. Sorry for the bell. That is my kitten. She has a collar on. Her collar has a bell on it. So she was scratching an itch, which caused the bell to jing-a-ling, I guess. So that's the best way for me to put it. And yeah, that's what I have for you guys. Of course, like I always tell you guys, stay positive, stay nerdy. And of course, in today's day and age, stay healthy. And of course, stay safe. All right, you guys.